So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Best. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Roberto Carlos. Lofted in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko is wide and looking to get onto this. Schmeichel claims it, safe hands. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Best. Rodri. Can he get it through? And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Ferdinand. And it's Scholes. Scholes. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Beckenbauer. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy. Rodri. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Shevchenko. Scholes.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Shevchenko. Not the most accurate pass. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Euro. Best. Oh, some tackle that. That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Scholes. Conte. Kanu. Shevchenko gets a good foot in there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Cleared away. Van Nistelrooy. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rooney. There's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 18, Scholes.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 6.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. O'Shea. Veron. Shevchenko. Could move up a gear here. Yoro has given away a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Best. Robson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Veron is onto this. Paris have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. He's through here. Shoots! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Paris grabbed the equaliser, just the goalkeeper, and he shoots! Goal! Paris! And the comeback is complete!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they're on! Oh, the ball's come loose here. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Van Nistelrooy. Number 8,
Irwin goes short.
Number 10, Brian Robson. Coming on the field.
Chance! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Paris! Into the lead once more. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Paris get themselves into the lead. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Can he get onto this? Irwin. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. And the shot! And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri looking for a runner. Irwin calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball. Shevchenko! And that would have been game, set and match.
Shevchenko really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cantona. Substitution in progress.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Cole looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Cantona, and here's Cantona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Matthews Cunha. And here's Cantona. He has found the way through. Chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Robson, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
He's made sure that's not getting through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. Oh, cracking ball. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And the counter is on. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Owen. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Gattuso. Now it's Owen. Knocks it into space. Scholes. He's through, now is he in? Great ball and he chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Robson herring after the ball here. Oh, he tries a shot! There it is! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that is as far as they're going to go. O'Shea, Scholes, Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Michel Platini. And this is Del Piero, showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Del Piero. And they win it back again. That has not gone well.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Scholes. O'Shea simply refused to be outdone there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking to play him in. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Ruben Diaz gets it clear. Irwin. Robson picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Robson, and they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's nice. Rashford, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Platini is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Platini puts them all in. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Live on our club's FM station. Substitution on the field, number 20,
And that's the second half started.
8, Gattuso, number 18,
Rooney, he's picked his way through. Lovely feeding is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shevchenko. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Del Piero. Best. Rooney can see things others simply cannot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on... And the finish! Marvellous goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Can he latch on to this? Alonso, and here's Rashford.
Chiang Rai really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, what a ball! Boucher lays it forward. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's made its way to him. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Owen. Fiore. Now he's got space here. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 1, Schmeichel. Number 7, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field, number 25, Gianluigi Donnarumma. Number
O'Shea.
27,
Aimed
Silvestre.
beyond the defence.
Substitutions taking place.
75 minutes played. Now it's Platini. Foot in.
Chiang Rai really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. Driving on and making good progress. And he's in on goal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. O'Shea. Now it's Shevchenko. Rashford. Whistle's gone, that's foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
So, third corner of the game. Cantona gets it away. And here's Maldini. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Chiang Rai really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Ruben Dias, always a very imposing presence at the back. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Not the most accurate pass.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that was never going to make it. Cantona has it out wide and in space. Xavi Alonso. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Just a
Best
quick announcement.
picking up the
An
Man of the
exciting
Match
one.
award,
We're about
and
to
no
announce today's
surprise
lucky
there.
numbers. Please watch the screen.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. And there is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown.
He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Robson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's made its way to him. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. Rooney goes short. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they can break here. And it's Rooney. He's found a way through. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Vitinha. He has found a way through. And it's played. Terrific header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Van Dijk. And it's Gravenberch. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. And the shot! Too close for comfort. Thuram chasing after it. Vitinha looking to run onto it. Best very much a man of this moment. Still goalless. Palmer. Now it's Vitinha. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. O'Shea. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Ndika. And it's Dembele. And Gravenberch. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Robson. Hakimi cuts it out. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rooney. Chance here to counter. Can he latch on to this?
That's good play from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vitinha.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Stood up well to him there. Can he spark a counter here? Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rooney. And they can counter here. And it's Dembele. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Fling big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Thuram certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Scholes. Best. And this is Rooney. They're urging him to shoot. Corner then. So, third corner of the game. Robson with the short one. That's very neat.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ndika. It's a searching pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can beat...
Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. He's cut it out. Can he finish? Rooney. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Gravenberg. Rooney. Scholes. He is through here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Vitinha looking for the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Best is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Passes short and sharp. Scholes. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Best. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's got away, and he's got it. Climbs up big, and it's hit the woodwork and out. Opts to play it back. That's an excellent hit. Shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Vitinha simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 8, Rooney. Number 10,
Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can. Musiala.
Number 22, O'Shea. Coming on the field.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Mbappe.
Cantona. Number 11.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Number 6, Varane. Number 24, Fletcher. Substitution in progress.
Musiala. Locatelli. Owen takes control of it and he's on the move. Gravenberg. And here's Sorloth. Oh, good take in a good area. Locatelli goes for a shot! It's there! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Chance, surely! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, that's been intercepted. Great chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit.
And the shot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
There's the shot!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for options for movement. Big chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Quite a thriller this one's become. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 89 minutes is Cantona.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala, and here's Sorloth. Musiala. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ball's played through. Cantona providing an outlet on that flank.
It's the sort of situation...
And time is up. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.